Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Eugene. Last time, we have obtained Frank's phone, discovered that Frank's phone is resistant to the time loop, and have begun our exploration of the Kuiper Belt, the bar to the north? Yeah, to the north of Rue Valley Motel. In this loop, I think we are going to start by stealing the sports car and taking it on a joyride, and then work on the phone stuff. Because, let's start with something simple and nice. Do we care about the cognitive snap? Maybe not. I mean, there is nothing we can really do about it. I am still stealing the book, because I hope to finish reading it someday. Yes, get out. We don't get drunk in this loop because we are going to joyride the car. So I don't want to get drunk.
She's the queen of hospitality here in Rue Valley.
Okay, apparently there was something. We said that I have a question about Anita. I sense sarcasm, at least a bit.
What? No. Okay, maybe a little bit. Is that her fault that Apex Ore went under and the motel had no visitors for almost 10 years?
Aunt Nita?
That's a very long story, and I'd rather not talk about it right now. Let's just say we're related. Kinda.
What's up with the hat?
Nita always dressed like that. You better believe it raised a few eyebrows, or a few dozen eyebrows around here. But ever since the divorce, she cranked it up to 11. I don't know. Maybe that midlife crisis or whatever, or she's finally a free woman and can do whatever she wants.
I don't get it. Why is Anita the queen of local tourism?
Well, she was running the motel with Uncle Benny back in the day, and now she opened a bar with that hunky dude from Bothwood.
That is not what it says. Okay. Back in the day.
Yeah, well, back when they were still living there, happily ever after. Nowadays, they're split, or more like cleaved clean down the middle. I don't think Kuiper's is raking in the big bucks, but considering no one else is doing any tourist stuff around here, that kind of qualifies her as the queen of tourism.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome?
Yay, gossip. Alright, let's go and steal that car. And potentially kill ourselves. We're going to the Kuiper Belt. Okay, and now we're soaked. But we can get in on the car. As if on a display, the car barely even touches the asphalt. Let's keep going north. Intention completed. There is the lighting. I wonder if it's different if you are drunk. Maybe if we are drunk we would crash. As the fiery sky catches up to you again, you see something in the distance. It's hard to make out, but the road leads into a tunnel, some mining equipment, and a car just before it. There is someone next to the car. But even with this car, you can't outrun the loop. Not unless you start driving before the sun sets. Is that a clue? Can we get here faster? Close your eyes and end the loop in the comfort of your new car. Mysterious? But I don't think we can get to the car much faster.
You're with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, and I have a question. Of course, Mr. Harrow. Feel free to ask anything. Have I heard of the guiding light mission? Instead of answering, he stays silent. His bushy eyebrows shoot up like rockets, his eyes widening as if some unfathomable truth has just been revealed. But then, just as quickly, his composure returned. Guiding light? Why do you want to know that? So, you do know something. I don't see how this is relevant to your therapy, so there is no reason to continue down this path. He dodged the question like he was swerving to avoid a stray animal, while speeding down a desert road. And not only that, the absence of the usual follow-up question, something like, "How is that related to you?" is highly unusual as well. Suspicious. I need to dig deeper. Exciting, isn't it? You could get used to this. It's like a puzzle. You can't help but want to see it through to the end. He glances at the clock, as always.
All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay, we got the intention to get into Fink's room. How thrilling. So, yep, we know that. Let's start by finishing our Till the Car intention. The car is now your car. As you saw during these 47 minutes, nobody even noticed your little felony. Enjoy it. Get inside Dr. Fink's room. You need to get into Dr. Fink's room and discover what secrets he's hiding from the world. Dr. Fink worked at Coral Destiny, and that gives us a little discount. Well, I'm sure that would be pretty easy to do by getting the card from Jason. Okay, I need to beat this habit of saving. You know what? Let's just read the book right now. Maybe we'll finish it this time. Okay. We probably need to get out of Fink's bathroom first.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Let's read the book. Until the thunder strikes is an option. Interesting. Why? Why until thunder strikes? Until the loop ends. And again, distraction from the real world by one without time. By one without time loops, anxieties, or psychotherapies. We're done. Okay, she drove off. Jason went in. There is the thunder. Fury and wonder intermingled in the lieutenant's eyes. Forget about it, Miller. Too dangerous. If the perp singles you out, no one can guarantee your backup will be there on time. Not to mention the other criminal elements. Besides, the brass would never accept one of our officers posing as a prostitute. His bald hat gleamed in the trembling neon light. Lillian was too tired to control herself. With a frown, she responded, "We have to do something. This is the 7th dead working woman in as many days." That was predictable. Like the whole book. Had enough? There is no harm in quitting halfway through. I want to know how it ends. Okay, apparently we are only halfway through the book. That's odd. Would have thought we'd be close to being done by now. And how decently written words carry you through the story, your internal clock nudges you back to reality. That's enough for now. Okay, well, got a bit more of the book. There it is, the good old fire in the sky. Next loop. Do we go for more of Kuiper, or do we...
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, sorry, but I have to go now.
Mr. Harrow, please.
Come on, you
Because I want to immediately go to Kuiper and steal the car. Let's see if we can get there as quickly as humanly possible. Will there be something different? No, it's already raining. I don't think we can get faster than this. Let's save. We will try going north, see if this is any different. And if it's not, we will go south. No, that did not work. Alas. Alas.
Still with me?
No, we are not with you. We are going back and going south to see if there is anything south. Drive south. I imagine we are about to be stopped by the roadblock. Yeah, that is actually what I expected. Alright, then we are once again going back. Screw this. And I guess let's explore a bit of the Kuiper. Maybe set our... Oh! Getting here early actually resulted in our ability to listen in on this.
Yes, Richard.
Some kind of token appears in her hand, spinning from finger to finger. A brief pause follows, while she listens to Richard, daggers shining in her eye.
Give me just a moment.
Then the daggers point toward you.
Do you always eavesdrop on the conversations of strangers so flagrantly? Or am I a special case? If you've come for the bar, the entrance is right there. Just remember to wipe the sand from your shoes. Wipe at least 3 times. Or, if you didn't come for a drink, move exactly 5 yards away from me.
Oh, fuck you, lady. But I was just passing.
By all means, continue.
There is a whole firing squad behind the lady's eyes. You have no choice but to move away. She continues talking in a hushed tone, still casting an occasional glance toward you. Alright, a new intention. Eavesdrop on a need. Like peering through a keyhole, tempting, but ultimately intrusive. It offers you fragments of a story not really meant for you, leaving just enough room for misinterpretation. But sometimes it reveals the truth. Hell yeah, we're doing it. You could hide it in her vicinity and eavesdrop from her. Where would we hide? Okay. Is it something we do by clicking on her? Hide and listen to her conversation. Quick, before she notices you snooping. Bet those metal barrels will hide me. You're not alone here. Eugene, what the fuck was that? The pungent smell of stale beer is so overwhelming that it has a presence.
What?
Her grip on the phone tight, plastic crackling in the process. With the other hand, she spins the token with such fury you're afraid she'll cause a localized tornado. A brief pause follows while she listens to Richard, daggers shining in her eyes.
I understand that, Richard, but you don't seem capable of understanding my instructions. So, I'm going to repeat them one more time and hope they get through all the noise in your head. Here's what will happen.
Robin will accept the invitation. You will make sure that the university's board disregards that whole past the deadline issue.
What is it now?
She squints her eyes and wrinkles pop up. In an instant, anger has added dozens of years to her face. Seems like her evening has turned into a real shit hurricane. and she is trying to head it off with an umbrella. Seems like life is just endless damage control. And you either crack under the pressure or you soar into it.
If you stick to my plan, all will be well. If you stick to my plan.
The token in her hand stops spinning, and she grips it so hard that you see her skin turn red. Besides, remember that smell? It has grown so heavy and rich that you will pass out any moment now. Then the smell will take over your body and venture out to the world. What's fucked up is, it would probably take care of your life better than you do. Pretend you're smelling pure roses instead. It does not work. You're about to be disposed of your own body, such as it is. Before the stench could wrestle control, the call is over with the angry press of a manicured fingertip. The tyrant has issued all the orders, it seems. Okay, got us some inspiration. And now we need to eavesdrop while she's talking to the bartender. So Robin declined an offer to enroll in a university. I don't imagine this is relevant to the time loop. This is probably just us snooping in on other people's lives. But, you know, why not? Why shouldn't we? We are in a time loop, we can afford it. Can we put the phone on the charger and then go snoop? An expensive-looking wireless phone charger. Inspect it for any instructions. You find the how-to label right below Coral Destiny's prominent logo. It says, position your device on the designated docking pad until charging commences. It says wait, so I don't actually want to wait in person. I want to eavesdrop first.
Those protein shakes are starting to cause permanent damage, Travis. You can't seriously suggest that I just let her do whatever.
Hey, just trying to help and give you a different angle.
Believe me, I've considered every possible angle.
The token appears in her hand and starts spinning from finger to finger. If you just stand there, she'll chase you away, like before. Pretend you're a regular at the bar and do something inconspicuous. But what? Throw it out. Just be careful not to get so distracted by the conversation that you throw a dart at them.
Can't be all that bad.
Not all bad. My car is stuck at the gas station and that idiot Frank will fix it never.
You
You can take White Lightning anytime.
That man has the soul of a poet.
I don't need your car, I need my car. My notebook is in there. I forgot it because Frank wouldn't stop fucking yapping. That notebook is like my external memory. Without it, I'm operating blind. For fuck's sake, it's like the universe is against me today.
Oh, if only you could tell her how it feels when the universe is truly against you. Like when it makes you live an evening over and over and over again. And again. Such a constant reminder is wearing down even the walls of uncaring Fortress Harrow. Travis snaps his fingers, like he just had a brilliant idea. Your train of thought has been derailed and is now a flaming wreck.
You know what we're gonna do?
Yes, that's right. As soon as the roadblock ends, we'll close the bar for a while and drive to Maxine, so I can pick up my notebook.
You didn't even let him finish. You think you heard Travis sigh, but it might have been the rumblings of an overworked aircon unit.
This way we'll solve at least one bucket of shit that the universe spilled on my head.
Wait, there's more?
And with names at that. Both Robin and Ben decided to surprise me with some very shitty news.
Lady, when the universe gives you shit, learn to eat and enjoy it while it's fresh. The mindset of a true victor in life. EO mindset.
Ben pulled a major Ben, and I have to clean up after him. Again. And Robin, she's even worse. Remember all the hoops we jumped through for her? Well, she just spat on all of it.
Hey, they're both grown-ups. Maybe let them deal with their own mess?
As I said, those protein shakes are getting to you. I let Ben manage the motel after the divorce. I let Robin stay there with him. And this is the result.
She slams the token she's been playing with on the bar so hard that you hear the wood crack.
It's just a thought, nothing else.
Next stop, Robin and Ben. Got it?
Sorry to be the fourth bucket of shit, but I got a notification that 40K was taken out of our joint account. So, what's the deal?
Said Travis so defensively that he dug miles of trenches and built concrete bunkers with it.
Really, Travis? You trust me so little? That money will be returned to the account tomorrow.
He's getting ready to leave him.
I believe you.
I can't.
For a while, she hides her silence under her hat. Well, well, well. Oh, what things we learn. Our new intention is to search Anita's car. And the good old snooping around did prove useful. It grows on you. See, if we could spend willpower on this, we would have gotten it back, instead of wasting our inspiration. You did it once, you will do it again. Once you cross that line, it becomes a part of you. Okay. Now, let's go manhandle the charger. And now we wait. Okay, never mind. Apparently I should have, left it. Oh, we can research things on our phone. Interesting. Look up how to break into a car on the internet. Or we could call Ben. You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Call Ben. He might steal some Anita beans.
Hello?
I bet this will be a fun conversation. Ben's voice is raspy and slowed down, like you've just awoken him from deep hibernation. I have a couple of questions about Anita.
Yeah, well, I got more than a couple of answers, none of them good.
Nothing is wrong with this, but what eludes you? I don't know, could he be dead drunk? No, something's off. He sounds totally hammered, yeah, but he's too coherent for a man soaked in liquor. It'll be hard to get any useful info out of him while he is like this. Still, you have to try. The silence from the other side of the call is so long and so profound that you're sure Ben has completely forgotten he's even talking to you.
Let's keep this short, please.
Well, that was easier than expected. You didn't even have to assume a false identity. Anita is super pissed off tonight. Do you know why?
Yeah, she's angry at me, like always. She wanted out, but she still wants to push me like she's in. And I don't want to dance to her song anymore.
You feel as if your every question hooks him from somewhere deep underwater and brings him back to the surface. Why did you get divorced?
I think about that often. And the guessing answer is, I think I told her no one time too many. She never liked no's, you know.
From deep within, a weak, rasping sigh escaped him, barely rising before it falls
It's
apart.
nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know.
What is happening with the script? Why do they constantly read different lines? Was she always so controlling?
That's my Nita. Yeah, the more problems there are, the tighter she grips. It's nice talking to you, but I would really like to get to sleep, you know.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, nice talk.
The line is dead, and you imagine Ben slinking back deep underwater. Well, shame I did not pick up my book in this loop. Now I wish I did. Okay, the battery is still dead, of course. So we are going to look up how to break into a car on the internet. You know, it's all about the keyword, so type wisely. Breaking into a car step by step. Two videos catch your eye on the first page. Speedrun car braking video tutorial, and car brake and entry explained by a professional. There is also an article, car braking in 4 easy steps. Let's see that article. We've all been there. It's Monday morning, coffee in hand, you're rushing to avoid the hell of an early traffic jam, when you realize, no keys. Worse yet, the keys are locked in your car. All the doom scenarios swirl in your head. You'll be late for work. Again. You'll be fired. Again. You won't make your mortgage payment. Again. Your girlfriend will leave you. Again. Must be nice having a girlfriend who can leave you. But fear not. There is a quick and easy way to get into your car and avoid all those self-fulfilling prophecies. Below the intro are 4 steps for how to force open a car window. There is something about this article, a vibe of desperation that it gives off, that is very familiar. Wait, am I the author? Am I the author? Nothing at the top of the page. Suspicious. So you scroll down, all the way down. And there it is, in small print. Roger Dwyer. Roger Dwyer. And then you realize, it's you. Roger Dwyer is you. One of the pseudonyms from your past life as a content writer. Question is, can I trust myself? Can you? Did you do your research, or did you word vomit out this article while chasing an ever-elusive deadline? Worse yet, trust yourself, or some random stranger from the internet? The article is valid. I did research for each and every one. The article proposes that to open a car's window, you need a metal hanger. In step 1, it explains how to reshape it into a long strip of wire. Step 2 guides you through choosing the best point to insert the wire. Any place where you can jam it between the window and the rubber stripping. Okay. Sounds plausible enough to how it would work. Metal wire hanging. Check. Insertion point. Check. In step 3, the only thing you need to do is to push the wire until you hit the lock and then force it in. Sounds simple, but the article paints a painful picture of many trials and errors. Success can only be born out of suffering. Yeah, I remember now. I was going through some tough times back then. Keep on reading. Joke's on you. Tough times never end. Then, in the final step 4, the article describes how exactly to fiddle with the lock using the sharp end of a wire. Of course, everything ends with a pop as the window opens. Crisis averted. Job, house, relationship saved. I'll have to laugh at myself when I try this and it fails. Check out the other searches, just to be sure. Go to the car brake and entry. It begins with a Rio Valley Sheriff's Department logo. Silver star engraved with an eagle atop a cactus surrounded by real flowers. Okay, unfortunately we are too paranoid to actually watch it. Watching an official police video is just begging to be arrested. Forgetting something? You're in a time loop. The world doesn't remember. Even if they get your data, all of that will be reset by the end. At that point, continue watching. The logo is followed by a shot of the sky, with clouds rolling along lazily. And the shot lasts uncomfortably long. Then, after forever, a forced cough is heard somewhere off-screen. The camera turns down, right in time to show a sheriff walk in, hat and cowboy boots and all, and stand in front of a nondescript vehicle.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Deputy Sheriff Cody Canis. Today, I'm going to explain to y'all what to do if you accidentally lock your car keys in your own car. Now, don't you dare do this on a vehicle you don't own. If you do, we'll get you and lock you up for good.
The sheriff points a finger at the camera, which swiftly falls down, recording only a pair of oiled-up leather
Come
boots.
on, pal. Why can't you do one thing proper? Keep that thing straight, will you?
Somewhere off-screen you hear, "Sorry, Cody, my hands got sweaty." And the camera is back on Cody. But this time, the shot is even worse. You can only see half of him.
So, following this police procedure won't damage your vehicle, but we'll let you get in. Let's begin.
See what the deputy sheriff is up to. Hey, if nothing else, it's free entertainment. The deputy sheriff carefully places his head atop the car, then, with a deep grunt, glides his bulk underneath it. He speaks, but it sounds more like yelling from a deep well.
Now, every modern vehicle has hydraulics. Same goes for all your doors. That's why even you with dough arms can open them. But what happens when you cut the hydraulics pipes under the car? That's right. Ah!
There is a loud snap from underneath the car, followed by a scream more akin to surprise than pain. From off-screen, you can hear a familiar voice. Cody? Cody, sir? You alright? That's what happens when you mess with things you don't understand. You want to speak.
Don't you worry none. All part of the plan. Now, with the hydraulics cut, you just need to get underneath the car and...
The deputy comes out from under the car, his face and chest marked with a vicious, tarry liquid that slowly oozes downwards. He seems unperturbed as he walks to the door, and... he yanks at the handle, but nothing happens. Cody repeatedly draws a hand across his throat, and the screen goes as black as his face. Hey, he wouldn't be willing to go through all of this if it didn't work, right? You might be surprised. After a moment, the deputy is back. Strangely, his face and chest are not covered in terry fluid. He yanks at the door again, and it pops right open. Okay, so they did a cut.
6 out of 10 times, sheriff's method works every time.
So it doesn't work.
So, if you get locked out of your own vehicle, cut the hydraulics and the door opens itself. Practically. Almost always.
It sounds like a much worse idea than Eugene's method. I've got nothing to lose, so I'll try this quack method. But just in case, let's check the last search. Speedrun car braking video tutorial. The video begins with a glitch effect that hurts your eyes and a lo-fi beat running in the background. The glitch fades to a shot of a brutalist project building bleached bone white by the sun. Then, as a jerk from the box, a guy pops into your view, his face covered with crude tattoos. Despite the relentless sun, a black turtleneck covers him up to his pointed chin, and a weight of golden chains covers his neck.
Hey yo, sly side, not gonna lie, not gonna waste your time. Just explain how to crack cars with a killer rhyme.
Okay, I don't think I understand a word this man said, but I'm hooked. Another occasion where snobbery was conquered by sheer curiosity.
Yours or not, not Sly's worry. If it's illegal, you better hurry, or 5-0 will get you caught, and you'll do time for not. So listen well. Car's locked, so's the trunk, the handle has a button, you press it till you hear a clunk, and that's your tell, you sign you're doing it well. After that, easy peasy. Just press it in the rhythm, tap, tap, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, open up the trunk door. Just crawl through that mother. Drive away before you get caught by the blue brother. Fly out.
That sounds even faker than the sheriff's method. The video just ends after that. No outro, no summary, no like, share, subscribe, no money begging, just nothing. Alright, Sly, thanks and bye-bye. Stick to the pros, please. Okay. Got some new info? Still dead. Well... in that case, let's go and play some video games. Okay, play the game to kill time. Until Frank's phone is charged. Judging by its appearance, this is an old arcade machine. God knows from when. But after staring at it for a brief moment, you are unsure. 2 joysticks, a battlefield of buttons, tiny metal toggles, sliders worn down to raw plastic. Hey Travis, what is this thing?
Oh, that? It's a game where you land different flying vehicles. Give it a shot. It's fun.
He's not lying. That same neon text pulses on the screen. Lander Simulator 3. Insert coin. The machine whirs to life. The introduction screen prompts you to choose your craft. Let's start with a helicopter. How hard can it be? You've driven a car before, this can't be that different. Familiarize yourselves with the controls in our tutorial by piloting the experimental aircraft PHS-1, which contains features of all three crafts. Let's give this experimental bird a quick spin. A strange sci-fi vehicle fades in. Third-person view. You take the yoke. The screen floods with control indicators. Feels like you've got the hang of it. Maybe. Quit tutorial, start game. One hand grips one of these joysticks, rubbed smooth by years of failed attempts. Your other hovers over a minefield of buttons and levers. The countdown begins. 3. Are you saying it out loud? 2. You're really doing this. Counting aloud. 1. Then may fortune fly. Fucking hell. Then may fortune find you, flyboy. Go! The screen morphs into your selected vehicle. A dizzying heart flares to life. Altitude, wind, direction, inertia. A timer ticks ominously in the corner. Merciless, unblinking. It's not just about the cleanest landing. You need to master the fastest descent if you want to score big. Ignore the timer. Try to land it gently. You take a breath. Steady your hands. Guide the machine downward like it's your own trembling heartbeat. That went about as well as expected. The screen flashes a grim report card. A long list of failures. Critical, embarrassing, absolute. Then it shows the leaderboard. Positions 100 through 90. You're at 100. Barely made the cut. And your name to the board. Only 3 characters. You go with Eugene. Everyone above you, Tra. You can guess who. Let's try again. Do not be a dick to an arcade gaming machine. Now you're taking it seriously. Practice, discipline. You have no choice. You could also revisit that tutorial. Step back from the machine. There are other things waiting. More urgent. Or at least, more real. Alright, no point in waiting any longer. The loop is about to end. Let's check the phone. Let's check the phone indeed. The crack covers most of the screen, but through a small gap, you can still see the battery percentage. It's reaching 25%. Pick it up. We will need to come back here. I imagine in the next loop to charge it up some more, especially if it maintains the charge across the time loops. Do we go for the phone or... Well, we cannot go for Jason, so Frank's phone it is. The edges of the phone are worn and bruised, like cobwebs. The cracks on the screen have been there for a while. But the screen lights up, and you're welcomed by a 4-digit PIN request. Okay, let's not try a... Do not type anything until you find an exact PIN. Especially... Okay, and that's the end of it. Since the phone persists across time loops, it is possible that locking up the phone is actually a problem. So maybe let's not do that.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yep, and I have a question. Actually, I don't have a question.
All right then. You should go and check in at the...
Yep, we already saw all that. It is doubtful that the number will be known by someone other than Shrek. But maybe there is some way to figure it out. A significant date or something like that. Okay. Let us save. Let's go pick up that precious book. And I think we will stick to the motel for this loop. Talk to Robin to pick up a card from Jason.
Sure.
And, you know, snoop around Fink's room and
Oh,
Frank's
nice.
room. What do you know about Dr. Fink?
Why do you ask? Is there a particular reason?
Hmm. He left nothing. No hint, no trail. Just a blank wall where his private life should be.
Exactly. That's the idea. You're here for you, not for him. His life doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Gone. Disappeared. You didn't think you two were gonna be like friends, did you?
Well, I hoped.
Sorry to break it to you, but that's probably not the case. Most definitely, probably. Well, if you need help feeling better after I just crushed your dreams, go ahead. Ask away. Maybe my answers will help. Maybe not. Who knows?
Or maybe they'll just make things worse. But hey, that's the game, isn't it? First of all, how long has Dr. Fink been living and working here?
If you're asking how long he's been in Rue Valley, at least 10 years. He came here to work for Coral Destiny. Lived and worked on campus at Starbase 1. That was his life. Until a few years ago. Specifically, he stopped working for them 2 years ago. Packed up, left the campus, and moved to the motel. He's been living and working there ever since.
2 years ago. Only a specific thing to have locked in your memory. She shrugs, her tone casual, but her body language betrays something else. A secret? Hesitation? Or just tiredness? I imagine it is related to the Guiding Light project. Just stopped. Just like that. That's suspicious.
Yeah, well, you'll have to ask him for the details. All I know is he quit and ended up here. I mean, back then, all I ever heard were praises from the people who worked with him. Not me, though, for better or for worse.
You dodged therapy. Like you.
I didn't. We had an interview back when he was at Coral Destiny. He said I showed high resilience in stressful situations. Strong adaptability. Should have put sarcasm and gallows humor on the list. But hey, he told me I could talk to him if I ever felt the need, and that was that. So I guess me handling stress well is the answer? Sorry, no cheat code for skipping therapy.
What was he even doing there? He's not an engineer.
No, he isn't. But space exploration, colonization, it takes more than just engineers and scientists. Space travel grinds you down. Days, weeks, months inside a pressure-sealed can. Nothing but metal walls and the cold black outside. It does something to the mind. Ask any submariner. Ask any prisoner. And then you land and you realize... this is it. The rest of your life. A foreign sky overhead, a different gravity under your feet. A planet that does not love you, does not want you there. And home? You'll never see it again. Dr. Fink's experience in selecting the right people and teaching them to endure the pressure, clear their heads, make the right call when everything is wrong, tolerate the unknown. It was invaluable. Without the best people with the right set of skills, you won't last long out there.
Does that make sense?
It does. That's why his work mattered.
Any idea what he did before Coral Destiny?
No clue. Probably more of the same, helping people or, whatever you want to call it.
He's got the look. Someone who's been through it. Knows what he's doing.
His methods are unique, in a way. But that doesn't mean they don't work. They work for my brother. That's all I need to know. And for that, I'm grateful.
I think I'm out of questions about Dr. Fink.
Good timing. I'm fresh out of answers.
Oh boy. Okay, let's go and nick a card from Jason. I wonder why we cannot get the bike since it's implied to be faster than driving to the blockade and walking. Do we question him? You know what? Yeah. What do you know about Dr. Fink?
Who?
You're telling me a psychotherapist has been living and working in this motel, and you've never noticed? His expression tightens, like he's trying to recall something. Or pretending
Well,
to.
if you mean the older guy with glasses and a beard, yeah, I've seen him around. I didn't know he was a therapist, or that he lived here. Go figure.
Heard any rumors about him?
Nope. Like I said, I've seen him passing by, but that's about it. Why you asking about him anyway?
He's my therapist. Figured I should know what I'm getting into.
I see. Ever try doing something about your problem or issue or whatever it is?
Do enlighten me about trying.
Problems don't get solved by talking. They get solved by action. Real action. Tangible results.
He leans in slightly, like he's letting you in on some great universal truth.
Can't sleep? Take a pill. Or tire yourself out. Feel anxious for no reason? Act in spite of it. Life beats you down? We're all waiting for the same shit. Get up and hit back. Enough talk about the bad. Move. Even a misstep is still a step. String enough of them together and suddenly you're not stuck anymore. The rut's behind you, fading like a bad dream. That's how I see things anyway.
Right. Thanks for the perspective. He just shrugs, unbothered. You've never talked to him. He grins, easy and sincere.
Nope. I'm not the type who thinks talking about feelings solves anything.
Man after my own heart.
Am I? You sure switch opinions fast.
Thanks for sharing, I guess.
You're welcome.
The receptionist sent me to retrieve the master key card. She left it on your night.
Oh, right. Honestly, I'm in the middle of something and didn't see a thing. Let's see. Ah, it's right there.
Thanks. Okay, and this time he is not even suspicious of us. How nice. I think first things first, we'll chat with Robin about the many things we have learned. I guess we can also check the back room to see if there is anything good in this pile. There is not.
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem. I even tried it back.
Yoink. Yoink.
Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's ask just in case. Maybe she can charge Frank's phone. Well, that doesn't sound like a bad idea at all. Excuse me, do you have an extra phone charger lying around? I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Harrow, but I only have my own. Can you charge this for me? I mean, sure, but to be perfectly honest, Mr. Harrow, it's going to take like forever. My charger is super slow. How could it not be? The way she abuses that phone, it's a miracle the poor thing hasn't self-destructed by now. Thank you, but I'll check elsewhere. I'm here if you need anything. Can we talk about Dr. Fink a little bit?
We could, but I don't know if it's proper. You're his client, Mr. Harrow, and Dr. Fink is our guest.
Despite her words, you feel she's eager to talk. She just needs a nudge in the right direction. I just want to know who the man they've entrusted my life to is.
Yeah, I'm sure the suspense must be killing you. Please, Mr. Harrow, this has to stay between us. I don't want people to think I'm a tattletale. So, what do you want to know?
You don't know what you're looking for, so cast the net far and wide. Has he been a guest for long?
Oh, yeah, forever, really. I think he's been here since, I want to say, 2025?
Okay. A couple of years in a motel room. I've been living like a rat, but this is... Correction. You are still living like a rat.
I don't know. Dr. Fink looks comfortable, and he always seemed like the sort of person who doesn't need a lot.
What does he do in his spare time?
I have no idea, really. It's not like I spy on the man.
A sour smile twitches on her lips.
But I often see him from here, dragging a chair out, just watching the sunset or reading a book. Oh, sometimes late in the evening he does laundry here, and he's very particular about it, like which type of fabric softener he uses.
Do you know anything about his history?
Not really. It's not like we're ever hanging out, so he casually talks about his life before. One thing I do know, he worked for Coral Destiny before they parted ways, and he came to live here. Everybody thought it would only be a couple of months, but there you go.
Hmm. Did he begin holding therapy sessions as soon as he came here?
You know what? I don't know. I don't think so. I have this vague memory of him not leaving his room like at all for the first month or so.
Does he have other clients?
As far as I know, yeah. Some folk come here from Bothwood, and a few even from smaller desert villages.
Okay, let's read what she actually said. Yeah, since last year, all kinds of people get assigned to him through the, what did he say it was called? Ministry of Public Happiness referral system.
I think all of them are sent, like you were, Mr. Harrow.
Some of them come once, and I never see them again. The others stay for months. To be honest, I have no idea who decides how long they stay here. Alright, thanks.
You're welcome.
Do you know Anita? She gives you a sideways glance. But whatever provoked it, she lets it slide the next moment.
Sure I do. I mean, as much as anyone can say they know their parents.
She's trying to keep an air of indifference, but there is stale bitterness in her words.
But I get why you didn't make a connection. We don't look alike, like, at all. Just the other day, I looked through some of the stuff she forgot here, and there was this camera. I saw Anita young, real young, and we look nothing alike.
Who knows what secrets are hidden in there? Might be worth looking into. But Robin is certainly not going to tell you where they are.
No wonder, really. Everybody tells me I'm the spitting image of my dad.
What do you mean your mom left some things here? And the more important, unspoken question, where are they?
Yeah, there's a whole box of it down.
She suddenly stops, her lips
She
purse.
forgot some of her stuff here when she left us. After the divorce, you know. She's running that Kuiper Belt bar up the road with her new boyfriend Travis. But before, yeah, this was a family-run operation. Though it would be better to say she was running things and Dad just followed her orders. Oh man, Anita would never allow me to install the key cards.
I take it you don't like Travis.
Oh, no, Travis is a decent guy. My problem is with Anita. To be honest, I don't understand why she left us. I guess I never will.
But your dad stayed.
Ben. He's running the motel now, and I'm helping him. Which means this is still a family business, despite Anita walking out on us.
Okay. Sometimes I wonder if I would be like this if my parents had divorced on time.
Same. I think it's human nature, right? Every day we wake up and start the what-if cycle all over again. Still, to be honest, my folks divorcing didn't change that much. Everything is different, but the same. Mom still calls me every day, still pushes me to do the things she thinks are best for me, and I know she's pushing Dad the same way. She doesn't have the right to meddle in our lives so much, because everything changed.
A dark cloud ripples across her face, and she closes her eyes, for just a moment. Her lips tighten, then her eyes open. Is that why you won't go to Uni? To spite her?
What? How do you know about that? Listen, is there anything I can do for you, Mr. Harrow? If not, I have some things to take care of.
Apparently wrong answer. I'd like to get into my room.
All right then. So, number 6. The last one on the second.
Yep. She exclaims with a surprise on her face. Locking eyes with her, it's evident that her enthusiasm to share the tale of electronic locks has abated.
All right. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay, I guess.
We have not made a friend. Okay, yeah, we already knew all that. Find Anita's old stuff. And it helpfully shows us the exact boxes. Okay, we can call Ben actually. The line rings and rings. And just when the monotonous ringing finally finishes drilling a borehole straight to your thalamus, a raspy male voice answers.
Ben Fleming. Sorry, can't talk now. Quite busy. Call later.
And when will you be available?
I don't know, around 8:30 or later. Gotta go now. Bye-bye.
Well, that's new. Didn't know that would happen. He is busy before 8:30. And we cannot just dig through the pile. Alright. In that case, I think we will start with Frank's room. Where apparently we cannot. Okay, never mind. That was a waste of time, apparently. Did not expect that. Okay. Sidle up to the window cautiously. You position yourself strategically in front of the window, finding the perfect angle. The blinds block much of the room, but your focus on the doctor remains undisturbed. By the looks of it, the doc has made himself right at home at your respawn point, kicked back, feet up, and relaxing in the breeze like he's on vacation. Press your ear against the window. You realize he is lulling himself into a soothing trance, guided meditation softly spilling from his phone speaker. Somehow, the muffled voice sinks even lower than his own. So that's his idea of self-care. Meanwhile, you get called to the world capital of nothing for the same purpose. Okay. I imagine if we go in, that's not going to go well. Use the master keycard to unlock the door. Even when you grab the doorknob, you hear a faint rustling from the other side of the door, like the wind whispering or the purling of the water. You have expected to see Fink sitting in his chair, writing, immovable, immutable. I mean, we just saw him do this. Why are you surprised? But instead of that, you see him lying on the couch, eyes closed, his jacket thrown away carelessly, his shoes discarded. And those strange noises weren't a part of your troubled sight. It seems that the doctor is playing some soothing music on his phone. Take a look at the doctor's socks. The first thing you see is that each toe is separated. He is wearing toe socks. Absolute freak. We cannot trust this guy. And if that wasn't enough, the soles feature a threaded inscription, Coral Destiny. Before you can even wonder if they're giving away free socks with free water, Pink shoots up and looks you straight in the eyes.
Mr. Harrow, what are you doing here?
He bends his legs, hiding his feet under his thighs. I also wear toe socks. Wanna see?
Mr. Harrow, this is quite unseemly. Please, respect my working hours and my free time, as well as my private space. Thank you.
Oops. He doesn't even wait for an answer, closing the door in your face. You hear the mechanical clinks and clanks of the lock from the other side. Yeah, right. So cannot do that anymore. I suppose we will read the book until we see something? Until Ben is available to know. You struggle for a while. Yeah, we already know that. Read a few random passages, we've done this before. Word by word, you reach the end of a chapter, eagerly awaiting the next. But enough for now. Ben should be available to talk right now. Yeah, let's start by calling Ben. The phone rings once, twice, 3 times. Just as you're about to hang up, the line connects.
Hello?
His voice is hazy, like someone halfway between walking and sleeping. Ben, you there?
Who's this?
I just need to ask you something, Ben.
Yes?
I need to get to Anita's stuff, the things she left at the motel. There is a pause, broken only by the sound of heavy, deliberate breathing on the other end of the line.
Listen, I don't know who you are and I don't care. She knows where her stuff is. Ask her.
He is not in the mood to cooperate. Maybe it's best to call him again later. after you've dug up some new facts to push the conversation in your favor. I feel like I can get to him. Maybe, but you'll need more than gut feelings and persistence to crack him. I just need to know where her stuff is.
And I'm telling you, leave me alone.
Stay silent, with a threatening undertone.
So quiet, isn't it?
The undertone flies right over his head.
Listen, I'm out.
The line goes dead. He hung up. No room for negotiation. Well, I'm sure we can do better. Okay, in that case, back to Mr. Fink. Pressing your face against the window, your leg twitches uncontrollably, refusing to settle down. The blinds obscure most of the view, but you catch a fleeting glimpse of the doctor, though you can't get a clear look. Doc's hunched over, ignoring the comfort of the sofa, lost in deep concentration, writing something that must be of earth-shattering importance. The mysteries of the psyche will have to wait. Apparently, nature has a more pressing agenda. With a slight, uneven shuffle, he heads to the bathroom. Must be an urgent call. Aha! He's really taking his sweet time in there. Well, fuck you think, our book is... I stole your book. The ace of all tricks pulls one last trick, and the door unlocks for you to slip in. Only for the smug little green dot to roll out the red carpet with a loud traitorous beep.
Who is it?
A muffled voice seeps through the bathroom door, making you second guess if you even heard it right. What's it gonna be? Gotta think fast. Terribly sorry, Dr. Fink. I'll show myself out.
Oh, Robin. I'll be out in a second.
Whether it's the barrier of the bathroom door or the timid queer that accidentally nailed the impression, you got away with it. The whimpers of the toilet seat suggest he's getting ready to cut things short and make a quick exit. What now? Hide. Now. But where? Okay, we're not pretending we're all. Behind the chair. It's not the largest piece of furniture, but then again, you're not the biggest person. It'll have to do. You've done your best. Now it's up to fate, or Fink's general lack of observational skills. The door swings open. Soft footsteps. Careful. Deliberate. You can't see much, but your mind fills in the blanks. Fink, the ever-watchful guard, hunting for an intruder. If only you could share this moment with Fink. His reaction would be priceless.
Robin? You there?
Yes, you're exposed. You can feel it. The way your limbs stick out, the way your breath is too loud. You need to do something. Pretend you are invisible. You just don't give up, do you? Good for you, I guess. He moves closer to the chair. Too close. He'll hear you breathing. Inhale and stop breathing. He really has the hormones animations. A quick, silent inhale. Your nose is clean at least, so no sudden whistling or wheezing. Small victories. Stay calm, keep it cool. Footsteps drift away. The doctor moving toward the door. A quiet pause. Checking the lock maybe? The weight shifts off your chest. You can breathe now. That was close. Too close. Oh crap. A new horror creeps in. Small at first, then overwhelming. You feel like sneezing. Looking at the light makes you sneeze. Close your eyes. Darkness. Maybe if you pretend it isn't happening, it won't. But the sensation remains. Cruel, prickling fire, demanding release. It's getting harder and harder to keep yourself from sneezing. You hear the door open, then shut again. Measured pause in between, followed by the sound of the electronic lock. He is making sure everything is sealed tight and controlled. And locked. This is your chance. Move. Under the couch. A shadowed sanctuary where you can sneeze. Unseen, unheard. Hide under the couch. Is that a good idea? Okay, this is definitely not a good idea. You slip beneath as silently as you can, turning into the dust and ducts. Also, yeah, there is going to be a lot of dust under the couch, so you are going to sneeze even harder. The sneeze comes, muted, controlled, A minor victory in a war you're barely surviving. Under the couch, you see them. Fink's feet. More precisely, his socks. I beg you, don't take those socks off. Socks will remind him of shoes, and shoes will remind him that they're over here, by the couch. The shoes need to go. Out of sight, out of mind. Away from Fink's inevitable realization that this is the perfect place to sit. Sigh heavily and lace them up. Gently extend your leg, just enough to nudge the shoes away. That should not work because our legs are here and our head is here. Yep, I knew the game would pull some bullshit. Shit, you moved them, but now your foot is stuck. Why did you do that? Wedged, trapped, a prisoner between the couch and the floor. He is on the move again. Get that foot back. Use your knees to lift the couch a fraction. Success, but not without noise. A small one, but a noise nonetheless.
Apologies, Couch. You had to bear the weight of both me and Mr. Harold today. And I imagine he wasn't light.
Well, fuck you, Fink. This guy won't give me a break. Like you ever tried to make a good impression at your session. What? Like you ever tried to make a good first impression at your session. Like you aren't, at least partially, to blame for this. His feet shuffle toward the window, low and deliberate. He is probably scanning the area outside the room. That was close. Your peripheral vision catches something. Small and dark. A button? Lost by some unfortunate soul, along with their luck. And now you found it. Whatever it is, it's moving, not rolling. Not settling with the air. Moving. Ignore it. It's nothing. You can't do anything about it anyway. So why bother? It moves, slowly creeping into your line of sight. An ordinary house cockroach. Sleek, dark, unbothered by time itself. Its long, thread-thin antennae pivot in your direction. Judging, calculating. Your heart quickens, your throat dries up. You want to shoo it away, but you can't. Not without giving yourself away. Then Fink moves, and the cockroach, ever the survivor, reacts. It stops judging and starts running. Straight toward your face. Ignore it even more. Nothing's different. Accept it and keep going. You feel it before you see it. First, its antennae, testing the terrain, your skin. Then the tiny sticky feet that follow, scurrying across the ridge of your nose with zero hesitation. It doesn't care. It never cared. Across your cheek now, a brief pause, like it's surveying the land, taking in the rugged geography of your suffering. This is hell. Then it moves again, downward, toward your neck, into your shirt, and from there, who knows where. No, this is too much. Think or no think, you're getting out of here. Now. Emerge from beneath the couch. You slip out from under the couch, brushing at your skin instinctively. But whatever was there is already gone. Lost to the shadows. That's a giant fucking cockroach. Shifting your focus to the room, you brace for confusion and outrage. Instead, you are met with silence. Fink must have gone back to the bathroom, while you were too busy undergoing a crisis. Disgusting thing. I'd squash it, even if it's pointless. Cockroaches outlive everything, even time loops. For now, you are free to explore. Well, we managed to nail it. Yay! But you know what? We will continue this in the next episode. Slightly unusual, ending the episode before the end of the time loop. But I feel like investigating Fink's place would take some time, so we'll do that later. Thank you for watching, everyone. Goodbye.